You're watching the Wellness Hour, news that makes you healthier. I'm Randy Alvarez. Today's topic, smile makeovers. According to my first guest, small improvements made to your smile could make a big difference in how people react to you, how you feel about yourself. He says, change your smile, change your life. With us, we have New Jersey's cosmetic dentist, Dr. Martirossian. Dr. Martirossian, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Randy. Glad to be here. Patients usually call me Dr. Marlen.
Okay, Dr. Marlen. Well, that's a lot easier for me.
Sure.
So now I know you brought a lot of photos, so
Yes,
we'll try to
I
get
did.
to as many of those as possible. Now, for people that don't know your practice, like who's the typical patient that comes in for like a smile makeover or cosmetic dentistry?
Randy, we don't have a typical patient. We get patients that don't like their smile, who are embarrassed to smile, who are very self-conscious of their smile, so they come for cosmetic makeovers. It can be a teenager who wants to just brighten up their smile with whitening. It can be an adult who for a long time was shy to smile and is ready to move ahead with a cosmetic makeover. Or in fact, 2 weeks ago we had an 82-year-old who came over.
Is that right?
That's absolutely correct. Who came over to office for a denture makeover. So we don't have a typical patient.
So cosmetic is a loosely used term, right?
That's correct.
But this is your
Randy.
focus in your practice, like cosmetic dentistry?
That's correct, Randy. I mean, everything that we do in the practice is cosmetic. No matter if we do a small bonding to close the gap in between two teeth, if we whiten teeth, if we do inlay or onlay on the back tooth, and by the way, we don't use any metal to restore the back teeth or the front teeth for that matter.
Are there a lot of people that don't like their smile? Like
Randy,
they really hate their smile?
oh, you'll be surprised. You can probably fill a Yankee Stadium with people that don't like their smile, who are embarrassed to smile. If you walk around, you see people that don't smile.
You spot it? I mean, you could tell when somebody's hiding their teeth?
Absolutely. They're so self-conscious about that they smile that their personality changes. The charisma goes away. The inner smile goes away. So we make assumptions that they are just grouchy, but in fact, they just embarrassed to smile.
So you brought some photos. What do you have?
Yes, and I'm actually very excited to show you before and after. So this is Yelena. Yelena came in to me complaining of constantly chipping her teeth, of grinding her teeth. Yelena actually had a lot of headaches associated with the way her teeth come together.
And it's a pretty good looking smile, though.
It is good looking smile for you, but she was not happy.
So she didn't like it? Okay.
No, it's been bothering her for a long time. And if you take a look, you see that tense look on her face, that tense smile of hers. If you take a look at her teeth, they're all patched up. We saw her every week for some kind of a repair. Her teeth were constantly chipping because she had a bite problem.
Okay, so what? So you look at her and you tell her we got to fix this?
Absolutely. We sat down and showed her everything that we looked at. I gave her some options, and we came up with a treatment plan. And the first thing that we did, we addressed that bite. We had to get rid of the headaches. So we worked on her bite, and then we gave her a makeover. We sort of built up her back teeth. We elongated her front teeth. And this is the picture of Yelena after.
Very nice.
And Randy, tell me, who looks more attractive?
Okay, it's
Yelena
true.
before, Yelena after?
So those are all veneers?
They're all veneers. And if we take a look at how those veneers perfectly follow her lower lip line, and the labs that we use are one of the best in the world. I mean...
You said the best in the world. You go, we have the best lab in the world. What does that mean, by the way? And why is that so important?
Because only the best labs in the world can make those veneers look natural. There are 25 different colors and shades to the tooth. There are 3 different textures to the tooth, the way that it reflects the light. There are different translucencies, there are different shapes, there are different lengths. Only best lab in the world can create that natural look. What comes back to mind with Yelena is that afternoon when we inserted all the veneers and we gave her the mirror and let her see that beautiful smile. Her life changed. Her personality changed. Look at her eyes. Look at that light in her eyes. It's like she got her life back. Randy, I'm excited to show you another patient.
All right.
And this is Ahmed. Ahmed came in to me complaining about his smile. Ahmed had Invisalign as a child. He had whitening. He repeated the Invisalign and he was still not happy with his teeth. Ahmed is a graduating student at the law school, and he was supposed to undergo an interview process when the law firms get together and start interviewing the students. And it's a grueling process. I think it's like a 10-hour process, one-day process.
All right.
So Ahmed told me that in order to get the confidence of going through the interview, he wants to fix his smile.
What's wrong with his teeth? I mean, they look pretty good. So, like, what doesn't he like about that?
That is correct. He has pretty good teeth. But if you notice, there are gaps in between his teeth. And if you notice
And
the
he didn't like
shape,
that.
he hated
Bothered
that.
him. Okay.
And he hated the shape of his teeth. He said, my front 4 teeth have no shape. When he came in for a consult, we took digital pictures. We discussed his smile. And my assistant, Anna, always takes the digital pictures. And she's so trained in cosmetic dentistry that she gets excited even before I get excited, before she sees the end result already. So when Ahmed came in, he said, I want 8 to 10 veneers on his front teeth. And I reassured him that probably if we do 4 prepless veneers on his front teeth, you'll absolutely change his smile. So he agreed, and that's exactly...
What does that mean, prepless?
Prepless, that means that if the teeth are shorter or there are gaps in between teeth, we don't have to prepare the tooth to give them that smile. We can just lay something over the front tooth and give it a beautiful smile.
Okay, so he did this because he wanted to go on this interview process and look good.
That's absolutely correct.
Okay.
He did not feel confident that he would go through the interviewing process and get a job. So what we ended up doing, we did 4 veneers on his front teeth. As soon as we put those temporary veneers on his front teeth, the guy couldn't stop grinning, couldn't stop smiling. And I think what he was thinking is that he's going to do really good on that interview, that those veneers would give him all the confidence in the world to go through the interviewing process.
And because of this, people smile more.
Absolutely. To make the story short, Ahmed called me 2 days after the interviewing process. And what happened, he did a 6-figure offer from a firm in Texas, and he accepted the job. And he said he would never be able to get the job if not for me. Randy, look at his teeth. We matched those 4 veneers perfectly to the rest of his teeth. Color was perfect. Translucency was perfect. Would you ever say that's not his natural teeth?
No, they look good.
And he was extremely happy with the result.
Now, you're a dentist, so you probably think that the teeth are like one of the most important things, or the most important thing.
Randy, dentists are not. Every survey, every Gallup, Men's Health, Cosmopolitan, Vogue, no matter what magazine, if you ask people, what do you find attractive? What do you look for in a potential mate? You know what comes first? Smile.
Smile, okay.
I mean, the survey of 1,000 Americans nationwide says that the most important physical feature that they're looking for is a smile. It comes first before eyes or before
It's
physique.
always in for sure the top 3.
That is
a smile.
That is correct, Randy. 64% of Americans say that a good smile gives you confidence for a better, successful life, and that is huge. Randy, as a matter of fact, I just read an article from one of those websites, dating websites, that says that 3 out of 5 Americans don't go on the second date if they didn't like the teeth of the person they met. Whether it is...
If their teeth are bad, don't go on the second date.
If their teeth are bad, if their teeth are crooked, they don't want to go on the second date. Randy, you asked me a question how important the smile is. To give you an example, if 2 twin sisters go for a job interview, both have the same credential, the same training, the same educational background. One smiles, one doesn't. Who do you think is going to get the job?
That's a good point, yeah. I mean, if somebody looks happy and positive, you would hire that person. Not necessarily the person that has a prettier smile, but if one's smiling and one isn't, I think you'd hire the one that looks happy. That's positive.
That's absolutely correct. Let me give you an example of a patient of mine. His name is Frankie. Frankie is a retired New York City detective. And Frankie is a big guy. He's 6'2". He's someone you would not want to cross ways with.
Okay.
And he's not a talker. He would come in and everyone in the office would be intimidated by him. So when he came in, he said that all his life he ignored his teeth, and he's recently divorced. He's entering the dating scene, and he's embarrassed to go on the date, or the couple dates that he actually went on didn't materialize into anything. So we ended up examining Frankie. We fabricated the treatment plan. Yes, he was a total mess. We cleaned up his gums. We took some teeth out. We gave him implants. We gave him a total smile makeover. The day he came in to insert all the work that we did, we gave him the mirror. The guy couldn't stop smiling. He was smiling from ear to ear, and that's a guy who never smiled. It gets better, Randy. Frank likes to sail. And every time he sails now, he sends me a selfie picture of him with a different woman. And that's the guy who couldn't get a date.
Okay. So the smile really does change. You know, we said at the top of the show that you said, for some people, if they change their smile, they change their life. So it's like a return to self-confidence?
Absolutely. Their personality changes. Their charisma comes out. The inner smile comes out. They're totally different people. It gives them all the confidence in the world to enjoy life to its fullest.
The process. So if somebody goes in, right, they don't like their smile, but they don't know their options. How do they know, this is actually my question about veneers, how do they know what it's going to look like when it's all done? Like, what do you do to kind of give them an idea?
It always starts with communication. We sit down with the patient, we take their pictures, we take the pictures of their teeth, pictures of their face, we take the pictures of their profile because that's extremely important for smile makeovers. The other thing we do, we show them before and after pictures of our patients. And we did hundreds and hundreds of patients. So we can take a patient with a similar smile, fit it into their face, show them the computer imaging of it, and let them take a look and decide if...
Do they ever say, I want that smile?
Oh,
that's the one?
Absolutely. Sometimes they look at this smile and they say, no, I don't think I like the contour of those teeth. And then they look at the different smile and they say, yes, I think this fits more my personality better than the other one. Sometimes we end up doing trial teeth, Randy.
What's that?
After we create the smile design, we give them temporary teeth. We let them walk around for a day or two and then they come back. We take pictures and then we finesse those trial teeth. We nick a corner here, we add a little bit here, let them take a look and see if, unless they're completely confident that this smile fits their face and they're happy with it, we don't go to finish. And after we decide that this trial smile fits their face and they're happy with it, we go to porcelain. And then one day they come back, or one afternoon they come back. We insert those veneers, and that changes their life.
So a lot of the people, like you said, they don't like their smile, but they put it off and put it off. Is it the fear of the dentist? Like, what is it?
That's correct. Some people are very apprehensive about being in the dental chair.
They don't like going to the dentist.
No.
They tell you? Like, no
absolutely,
offense, doctor?
all the time. They said, no offense, doc, but I had bad experiences. I don't like dentists. What can be done to make my experience more pleasant? And in my office, we pamper our patients. Okay. We use nitrous oxide, which is a laughing gas. We use Newcom, which is a natural stress reliever.
Okay, now you have more photos. Time for a couple more.
Sure. This is Debbie. She came in and she complained that she doesn't like her smile. Her teeth are so short and they don't follow the contour of her lower lip. She has those black holes in the corners of her mouth. We call it a narrow buccal corridor. So again, we sit down with Debbie. I gave her some options, and we decided to build some porcelain over her back teeth, correct her bite, and give her a smile makeover.
Okay.
And take a look at this, Randy.
Wow, very nice.
Who do you think looks more attractive? Is that Debbie before or Debbie after?
Yeah, after for sure. Yeah.
Who do you think is going to have a better social life? Debbie before, Debbie after?
Yeah. Well, definitely more charisma. Like I'm looking at just a photo, but she seems like a more excited person.
That's absolutely correct. And again, we come back to eyes. Look at the light in her eyes. Again, it's like
it is a big difference between the before and after in the eyes.
It looks like she got her life back. It looks like this is the beginning of her new life.
So like when somebody like this sees their teeth for the first time, like what does she say?
They start crying. They start hugging me. They start hugging the assistant. They start hugging people in around the office.
That's good.
They are extremely happy.
So like when I look at her before, how many years, I mean, because you talk to the patients, Like, how many years do they go not liking their smile before they do something about it? Is this one of those things like 10 years they just didn't like their smile?
You'll be surprised. Some people walk around unhappy and self-conscious about their smile for a long time, whether it is 10, 20, 30 years. And when it's all done and they got their new teeth, they're constantly on Facebook. They're constantly on the social media.
Taking selfies.
Absolutely, that's what it is.
Too many selfies for some of these people. They're bragging about their teeth. Yeah, because you know the people, some people post selfies too much.
Correct.
So your patients, you may have to warn them, hey, don't post a selfie every day.
Some of the patients we warn, that's correct.
That's good. Okay, so another photo. Time for some more. It's very nice.
Randy, this is Susan.
Okay.
Susan is a mother of an oral surgeon in my town who phoned me, and he said that he wants to give his mom a smile makeover. Susan brought up 2 kids. She put them through college. She put them through dental school. All her life, she never liked her smile, but because she was busy bringing up her kids, she didn't have a time to address it. And when she came into the office, we were trying to make her smile.
So that's her smile?
That's her smile.
So there's
she
no
doesn't
teeth to show?
No. She shows no teeth.
So when you see this, like on these consults, in your mind, you go, boy, this is going to be good. I mean, do you see that end result when you're with a patient?
I see the end result right away. If you notice, the fact that she worn down her teeth affects her facial structures. What happens, the back teeth support the face. The front teeth support the lip. So when the back teeth are all worn down, face starts to sag. You start getting wrinkles in around your lips. Your lips disappear. So with her, what were her options? She was missing some teeth in the back. She had difficulty chewing and functioning. So we did a combination of treatment. We gave her implants in the back.
Okay.
We restored those implants with porcelain crowns, and then we gave her veneers on the front to give her that beautiful smile. And wait till you see this.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
Randy, remember we talked about the facial structures. All the wrinkles on before pictures, all the sagging face on the before picture. Look at her after pictures. Wrinkles disappear, the skin tightens. It's like giving facelift to patients.
So this was the oral surgeon's mother that he sent to you?
That's correct. That's the oral surgeon in my town. They asked me to do a
And when
makeover
it's all
on his
done,
mom.
does he call you? And what does he say?
Oh, he absolutely loved it. He said he finally got his mom back. She
Is that
finally
right?
started smiling. That's correct.
It is a nice, very sophisticated, teeth, like we talked about in the movies. You want to make somebody look poor, you give them bad teeth. They do this in Hollywood. And with this, not that she looked poor before, I'm just saying in the after, it's like now she looks sophisticated, refined, and it's definitely a pretty smile.
Absolutely. Who do you think is going to have a better social life?
So she smiles more. Like, do you see the physical transformation, like the way she used to come to your office and now when it's all done, the way she walks in? Is it just different? Like they take on a different personality in a way?
Absolutely. They don't stop laughing. They
Is that
don't
right?
stop smiling. They walk around smiling all the time. And that's the changes we see with personalities all the time. Let me show you another picture.
All right.
And with full disclosure, Randy, this is my sister.
This is your sister. Is that her smiling by any chance?
That's her smiling. And
All right.
she came in crying, saying that she can't take pictures anymore. She hates her smile. She doesn't show any teeth.
So her brother's a dentist, you, and she didn't like her smile for a long time.
And that is correct. And lucky her that her brother is a dentist, because otherwise she would end up in a plastic surgeon office doing all the nip and tuck, and she would probably not be as happy as the picture I'm going to show you.
Okay. So what did you do for her? And why is she not showing her teeth? Were they really bad under there?
It's interesting that she had a full set of teeth, but they were completely worn down. One of her chief complaints was she looked like a grandmother. And if we are to look at the pictures of our grandmother, who had no teeth and had that sunken in look to it, yes, it looked like she looked like her grandmother.
Okay.
And it's interesting, her main complaint was not teeth. Her main complaint was her face. She complained about all the wrinkles, all the creases in around her corners of the mouth.
So when you build out the teeth, it like fills in the lip.
Absolutely.
So less wrinkles. Okay.
It gives you a totally non-surgical facelift. It gives you your lips back. It tightens skin.
Let's take a look at the after. I can see it from here. Looking
Are
pretty
you
good.
ready?
Yes.
Here we go, Randy.
Oh, very nice. She looks happy.
She looks happy and healthy. Randy, she waited a long time for this transformation. She waited for me to graduate from dental school. She waited for me to graduate from Las Vegas Institute for Advanced Dental Studies. Her only regret is that she didn't do it earlier.
So did you notice, did you suggest she do something, or did she come to you?
Unfortunately, I waited till she was ready to go through a makeover process. There are certain things you can tell your sister.
Yeah. Okay, time for a couple more. Good.
This is Maddie, and this is a denture makeover. Maddie is recently divorced. She's wearing a full upper and full lower denture, and she's not happy about it. She's been wearing dentures for a long time, but she wants to start dating, and she's embarrassed
Of her teeth.
of her dentures. Let me tell you about the life of a denture wearer. You get up in the morning, you take your teeth out of the glass container. You go to the bathroom and you start brushing those teeth with a toothbrush. Then you go to have a soft breakfast because you can't really chew. Your diet is full of carbs and sugar, again, because you can't chew and you can't function. And then something gets stuck underneath your denture. What do? You have to excuse yourself and go to the bathroom and start cleaning it outside your mouth. How embarrassing is that?
Yeah.
And that's the story of Maddie. So with her, she came in to get a transformation with the cosmetic dentures.
All right.
Her only concern was she's been wearing the denture for a long time, and she didn't know if she's a good candidate for implants. She didn't know if she has enough bone to proceed with implant surgery.
So let's take a look.
So look at the difference. We gave her a makeover dentures. Look at her smile. She's a totally different person. Would you say, does she look more sophisticated in this picture?
Yes, she does.
Does she look healthy in this picture?
Yeah.
Does she look more refined in this picture?
Yes.
And that's the power of a beautiful smile.
Does. Good.
I have another one. Do we have
about a
time?
minute and 30 seconds left. So
Okay.
I don't want to rush you, but I know you have good photos, so let's take a look.
This is a very good one. This is Barbara.
Is that her smiling?
That's her smiling. Does she look healthy in this picture?
No.
You know what she came in complaining about?
What?
She's a grandmom, and that's probably a story of a lot of grandmoms. She's been wearing denture for a very long time. Her teeth are all worn down, so her grandchildren were making fun of her that she has no teeth. And then one day, something got stuck under the denture. So she decided to go to the bathroom to have it cleaned. But what she did, she forgot to lock the door in the restroom. And here comes Johnny. He storms into the room, and what does he see? He sees his grandmom, who sees him every day, cleaning her teeth in her hands. So that freaked her out. She started crying, and she came to me asking me what can be done to give her a better smile. So we gave her a makeover denture.
Wow.
Look at this.
Very nice.
You know what she did? The first thing after we gave her that smile, she sent me the postcard with a picture of her with her grandchildren. Randy, this is another patient. This is Donald. And Donald is one of my favorite people. He has that great personality, someone you want to be around all the time. So when he came in to the office for consultation, we started talking, we started chatting. It took a good hour of us having a conversation. I said, Donald, your personality does not fit your teeth, doesn't fit your smile. And he told me that he was embarrassed to smile, that he was embarrassed to show his teeth. So with him, Randy, we rebuilt his bite. We gave him new teeth in the back. We layered porcelain over his front teeth. So now I can totally tell you that his smile matches his personality.
Looks good.
Do we have time for another one?
Yeah.
This is Karen. Karen is a retired flower shop owner. She never had time for her teeth. She always hated her teeth. And if you notice, she probably has teeth of all different colors. So what we did 10 veneers on Karen.
So this is like one afternoon. They walk in with the bad teeth and walk out with good teeth.
This is the instant orthodontics for us. They walk in, their teeth are crooked, their teeth are short, and We layer porcelain over with porcelain veneers, and this is the look they get.
She's gonna love it.
She absolutely loves it. Randy, here's the other one. This is Ksenia, and Ksenia is a life coach. So when she came in to me, she said, I see people all the time. I coach people all the time. I go to conferences, and I'm not happy with my smile. I'm very self-conscious when I smile. What can be done to give me a better smile? So when we examined Ksenia, her teeth were sort of flat, different lengths. They're sort of all patched up with bondings. They didn't follow the contour of her lower lip. So take a look at this picture.
Wow.
Ksenia got 14 veneers, and this is her smile now. And now when she comes into the room and when she coaches her clients, she is totally confident and she loves her smile.
Okay, good.
Oh, this is an interesting one. This is David. And when David came into me, his mouth was a mess. He was missing teeth. His teeth were crooked. At first, I didn't know what to do with the guy. So we created the treatment plan, personalized plan for him. We did some Invisalign, and then we gave him implants on the back teeth, and then we restored his teeth with porcelain. And this is David smiling.
Nice.
This is a picture of mother-daughter makeover that we did for a local magazine.
Okay.
Our way of giving back to the community. So she came in not liking the crooked teeth that she had. And if you take a look, she has a pretty good smile.
Yeah.
But she was really self-confident of her crooked
Self-conscious,
teeth.
okay.
Self-conscious of her teeth. We gave her 4 veneers, and it completely changed her look.
Nice.
Here's
This is the last one. we have time
Last
for.
one, Randy. This is Diana. When Diana came to the office, she didn't know her options. She's been wearing dentures for a very long time. She didn't know if she can get an implant, if she can get the makeover denture. We reassured her, and look at this picture.
So now she has a cosmetic denture.
She has cosmetic dentures.
Very nice.
And that's a beautiful smile.
We're out of time. Final message. Somebody's watching this. They hate their smile. Maybe they don't smile in photos. But for whatever reason, they're putting it off and putting it off. Maybe they're afraid of the dentist. They claim they're too busy. What do you say to them?
Randy, if you're not happy with your teeth, if you're self-conscious of your smile, if your smile holds you back, doesn't allow you to get a job or go on the date, you should seek help. So I invite them in. Come get a complimentary consultation. Life is too long not to get the smile you always wanted.
That's good. All right. I want to thank you for coming on the show. And your photos on your website, these are on your website?
Yes, if you go to riveredgedental.com, all our photos on our website.
Okay, great. I want to thank you again for coming on the show. Good stuff.
Thank you, Randy.
You're watching The Wellness Hour. I'm Randy Alvarez for now. I wish you good health.
Thanks for watching The Wellness Hour, the leader in medical news with your host, Randy Alvarez, the authority on health issues.